Okay, I ran across this Instagram post, and unfortunately, when you take your focus off of Instagram, you can't play the post. So it's something I'd have to figure out. I could download the video from it, but it's not worth it. I figured just talk about it. Um, he was making a point, and I will link to it, and somebody else was just clipping him anyway. But he was making the point that Generation Z is not lazy. They've just figured out that like there's other ways to make money. And I think there's something to it. Although it's not like every person in Gen Z or the younger people, the below millennial generation, are going to all be able to be like influencers and marketers and stuff like that. But there are more opportunities to them that are available to them. And I noticed this when I was like the age of somebody who would be Gen Z now, when the internet came out, because I was working at a place that made toner cartridges and inkjet cartridges, and I was making like just above minimum wage, and I approached them, the top of the company, not a very big company, and I said to them, "Hey, why don't I build you guys a website? You know, this is the late '90s. Why don't I build you a website and we can sell the toner cartridges, and then I won't work in the back anymore once we get it going, and we'll make even more money." And they told me that they told me that they get all their orders on the phone and that the internet's a fad and that I should just hang that dream up and keep working in the back room. Yeah, that's what I was told. So I think we're seeing this with some people in the Gen Z, but not all. Again, there's going to be lots of people that need to work at a regular job. Like society has to function. All of us, have to do something. But I find it interesting that he made this video because, and he's kind of hypey. I get it. He hypes a lot. Uh, but that's part of what he does. He markets. So anyway, there's this impression on the internet that everybody can just like just go on Instagram, put some filters on their face, and be like a marketer. Like if they're a woman or something. Or if they're dude and they got like muscles, they could just, pretend they're rich or something. And the reality is, a lot of people don't do that. It's kind of like the OnlyFans thing. A lot of people that have OnlyFans don't really make money, which is very unfortunate for those people because they do so much and then don't get much. I've read all the studies, so at least some. But anyway, I find this to be an interesting topic, and that I do think, like my thing right now is I want to learn more about how to use machine learning to market and stuff, to do stuff like that. Like I want to learn everything I can, and it's kind of frustrating right now because it's like it's moving so fast that I can't, like I feel like a boomer, and I'm just not keeping up. I have like studied, I have worked with the APIs to get into like using ChatGPT to like interface it with the website. I have done that. I would like to learn more about like creating what is it, a GPT or a bot or a model or something. I forget what it is, but I'd like to learn more about that. I'm kind of looking for like a millennial mentor, somebody who is pretty good at this and will like, I don't have the money to pay them that much, but that would be pretty cool. But anyway, in any case, he has a point that these younger generations have some opportunities to them that are available to them that I had in a sense, but not the same. But I let it go. Like I took some of the opportunity, but I did not fully seize it. You know how like people say like if you could talk to your younger self. Well, for me it would have been drop out of high school and start a website. That's what it would have been at like 16. Instead it took me a while to get into that stuff. It seemed like a long time then, but now it was just a couple years. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. I do not think any generation is particularly bad, stupid, whether it's boomers, Gen X. If anything, my generation, Gen X, is the master of slack. You don't even know how good we were at slacking. We still are. And so, but anyway, I do think that this is very interesting that he brought up this topic, and I don't think the Gen Z is stupid or millennials are stupid. I think there's a lot of brilliance in all those generations. So, uh, good, interesting point. I will link to the Instagram post, which is just a clip.